my wife's a garage sale collector. She's at every rummage sale you'll ever see. She buys the clothes and never stops to check them. She just bags them up and brings them home to me.
Here we are, heading into the Goodwill outlet store. Alright, welcome to my channel, everyone. And here we are back at the Goodwill bins, and I'm sorting through the books. That's right, I love my books. Here's a fun one, Microwave Memo. This was put out by General Mills. We'll talk about more of that in the haul video, and I show you what we grab. And so I'm just looking for vintage books or some other specific topic that I might be interested in this particular case, whether it's a seasonal thing, whether it's like Christmas or holiday, or like a Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings type of book, major author of a special edition. I did come back and look at that particular book a little closer. That was the Korean War, and it actually had a number of inscriptions in the beginning of the book, and from different army men that served in Korea. So, but I ended up passing it. Just was not in very good shape. Okay, this one took me back to my early days in college. Fortran book. I took Fortran when I was in college, so that one had some memories for me. Anyway, so I'm looking through, just saw me grab a couple kids books, and still looking. Now we're over in the household bins. I'm looking through. Love this old waffle maker. It was kind of cool, vintage item, but I don't have room for those kind of things, so I pass on them. And you can see here, these bins were pretty well picked over. Here's a nice small Christmas tree. My wife and I just picked up a 4-foot Christmas tree this year for our home use, and here's one sitting in the bins. Could have got it for cheap because it's lighted. It would be $1.60. Would have been a cheap tree, but yes, it's way after the fact. And we got one that was flocked, which is more what we were looking for. So this little lamp, which is cool, little snowman lamp. Ice cream maker back there, just looking through, trying to see if there's anything catches my eye. I'm not taking a lot of time today. I didn't have a lot of time, so I was specifically looking for some good books for my collection or for the pink elephant. I did find this lamp. I ended up not getting it. It's a beautiful old vintage lamp. But yeah, I decided, I did have it in my cart for a while, but I ended up deciding not to get it because lamps have not sold for me very well. So I was like, okay, I'll pass on it. That's okay. And so I just keep looking. It's quite the collection. Now, this is one of those mugs where they have the set and you put them on. They have their stand and you alternate them and you can stack them up. And a few Christmas ornaments, looking for any that were maybe a little more vintage, but they weren't. They were pretty modern. They were nice, but not what I wanted to pick up. Here's another one. Yeah, so the bins were totally mixed up today. Now this one, not a very good quality one, so I didn't get it. If it'd been a little older, that would have been a great little pine cone type ornament to get. So just keep looking. Nothing much catching my eye. Not too many vintage items. Most of it's pretty modern. Totally mixed up between categories and whatever else just piled in. Oh, there's some pajamas. Here's some more. I'll just throw them together. Trying to figure out if there's anything at the bottom that might be worth looking at. Nope. That's okay. That's the thing. Every time you go to the bins, it's a gamble. Ooh, look at this great vintage leather briefcase. We'll talk more about that in the haul video. So, Yep, you can tell I'm checking it over pretty good. It's real leather, good quality, Italian made. In the cart it goes. Alright, what else? Well, keep digging, keep digging. Nope, don't need any dividers. Checking the plates. Let's see what's under here. Anything exciting? Nope. Lots of electronics. Nope, nothing too exciting over here. Some books in terrible condition, all beat up. And yeah, not much here. Some cute socks with martini glasses on them. I almost thought about getting those, but decided not to. There's another black leather bag. I didn't notice that when I went through, but it's okay. I didn't want that. I want a vintage one. Don't need another modern one. I have one like that. Here I'm trying to see what's in the plastic. Oh, what's that? Department 56 mug with the tags on it. Cool. We'll talk about that a little bit in the haul video too, so stay tuned. Haul video coming up in a few minutes after we get done sorting through this bin. Let's see, anything else we can find? Oh, I didn't even see that purse there. Yep, I think it's more of a modern piece. Nope, little glass Pyrex dish. That's cute. And I was thinking, oh, I wonder if it had a lid. So I kept looking just to see if there was a lid. And as I'm digging through here, uncovering, ooh, there's another one. I found two of them. Cool. Now they're not Pyrex bowls. That would be worth a lot of money. But they're cute little Pyrex dishes. Smaller, older. And still just looking through here, seeing if I can find anything. Digging. Okay, I think we're about done here. And yes, got one of those. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Clay from Clay's Collections. Hope you guys enjoyed our little shop along. As you can tell, I spent time in the books, as well as in some of the other bins. So we have mostly books again, but I have some other great items that I found that were interesting. I'm going on Friday afternoons. Well, at least today was a Friday afternoon. I went to the bins to pick up, what I could find. And so I did find one rare book, which I was excited to find. I've actually had it before and sold it for quite a bit of money. The one I had was in better condition than this one as far as the cover goes. But it's still, has some good value to it as is. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am a dealer in, right now, mostly books, but also vintage and antique items. And so if you like that kind of content, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button and feel free to make any comments you want in the comment section, as long as they're decent. So let's just get right into this haul. I picked up this cat book by Cliben. Of course, you guys are familiar with him. Does all the different cat pictures, cat cartoons, I should say. So it's not in the best of shape, but I like having these kind. I sell them for, like this one, because of the shape, I'll probably put $2 on it. And I pay 60 cents an inch at our bins for books. So it was 12 inches. So I paid a little over, what did I pay for all total for the books? Let's pull it. All total, I paid $13, including tax. $7.08 for the books, and 2 dishes at 59 cents each for $1.77. Shouldn't it be $1.78? Whatever. And then the other items at $1.99 a pound for $4. So I didn't spend a lot of money today, and most of these books are going to be in the $5 to $10 range, so 3 books and I'm in my money. 1 book more than triples my money, so we're good. All right, so there's the cat book we had, then Back to BC. Now what's interesting about this little paperback, I loved these as a kid, reading these Back to BC. This, unfortunately, the cover has a big crease on it, but the rest of the book is in great shape. Usually you'll see a lot of tearing along the top and bottom of the spine, or stuff written in it, but the inside of this book is in great condition. So it's just the cover that has an issue. But there's only one listed on eBay, and it was with another book, so it wasn't by itself. So I think I could easily get $5 for that particular one. Where am I putting my books? Over there. Then I picked this one up just because it's the winter season. The Mitford Snowmen. I have no idea. It was a $12 book originally, but I'll put that down at the Pink Elephant because it's winter time. This one I bought for me to read and then maybe sell. This was a library book at a Baptist church. It's called The Deaconship. It was published in 1940 something. First Baptist, Cokato, Minnesota. There we go. Doesn't look like anybody checked it out. There's no due date. Oh, one person checked it out in 1981. Anyway, so yeah, that I bought more for personal use to read on that one. As I've been saying in the last few videos, I've been picking up different books for cookbooks so that I can expand my cookbook collection. Well, today, the Wild Game Cookbook. I'm trying to get a good variety of cookbooks. And because Minnesota is a lake full of sportsmen who like hunting and fishing, I thought this would be a great cookbook for Minnesota. So I picked that one up. Then I picked this one up. It's a Popular Electronics. You know, they also had the Popular Mechanics and Popular Science magazines. Well, this is the Popular Electronics version from 1965. And it's actually in excellent condition for a magazine. So I picked that up. I'm sure somebody will like that one. Again, I'll probably just put a couple dollars on there. I love this one. The Microwave Memo. What's the name of a cookbook? From the Betty Crocker Food and Nutrition Center. Microwave directions and recipe variations for General Mills products, including high altitude directions. And this is from 1980. I thought, oh, what a fun little book. So there's all sorts of recipes in here for General Mills products. The other thing with books that I like to do is major titles. Catcher in the Rye is a major title. Oh, somebody put that piece of tape on there. And that'll need to be heated up to come off. But again, you know, that's a paperback version. So again, $4 or $5 I'll put on there. Then I found two of these classic Peanuts or Peanut Classics. These are the comic books. And then there's the Sandlot Peanuts. So I found both of these. They'll go down to the Pink Elephant probably for around $5. They're actually in excellent condition. They both have their dust jackets. The dust jackets are a little worn. But the rest of them are in excellent condition. So, oh, this one's got a note in it. I always like looking at to see if there's ephemera inside the books. It's always interesting to see. Nope, it's just a little piece of paper marking their spot. You never know sometimes, what you'll find. All right. This is the book that I believe has the most value. It is called A History of Norway. It was actually published by Princeton Press in 1948. But it is a book that I've had before. This one is a library edition. You can tell it's got a barcode on the top. It's been has the pencil writing inside. So this was from La Crosse, Wisconsin. It was in the La Crosse Public Library at one point because it's embossed in there. But this book I sold for $60. And like I say, the other one was in better condition. This one's a little worn along the spine, along the edges, along with the library markings on it. But the pages themselves are in great condition, and the binding is still tight. So this one I'll put down at the Pink Elephant, which was my plan for the other one originally, but then I ended up selling it on eBay because it was worth that much more. But this one I'll put down at the Pink Elephant, probably for around $25 to $30, just because of the condition. But it's still a great book. Great find. And again, I probably paid $1 to $1.50 for that. And then I spotted this one. And what I spotted, sorry, I had another thought while I was thinking of this one. Anyway, and my brain can only do one thought at a time. I saw the marbleized edges on this, and so I grabbed it right away. This is a book called History of Minneapolis, 1923. This is volume 2. I searched all over for volume 1 and could not find it. Now this one is the biography one, which talks about all of the main people in the early ages of the city of Minneapolis. So again, a local piece, great piece for the pink elephant. Price-wise, I will probably put $15 to $20 on this. It's not something that's going to be in great demand, and especially if I had both volumes, I'd price the whole set probably at $40. But because I only have one, it makes a difference. Okay, this one's a little weird. Oh, I should throw in, I'll save a couple books. My favorite covers on the books I'll save for a little bit. I picked up this. It's a Department 56 mug. It's got the tag on it. It's called a spinner mug. So it has this little ball with the star on it that spins around on the handle. It's got the Department 56 clock on the bottom, and it's called a spinner. And Department 56, their headquarters is just like a mile that way from where I live. So it's a local piece. Picked it up because it's local. Also picked up these 2 Pyrex dishes. They're small little tiny, ovenware type dishes. You could do little pot pies or individual servings of some sort in these. They're both marked Pyrex on the bottom, clear, no lids. Don't believe there were ever lids for those, but those are the ones that are 59 cents each. But why it came to $1.77 instead of $1? That's not even right. She charged me because 2 of them would be $1.18. So she must have charged me for 3. Oh, that's the mug. Never mind. Now I figured it out. A little slow some days. I forgot I had 3 pieces individually. But then I picked up this. This is a vintage, authentic leather. You can tell it's real leather. There's the interior, the suede side of the leather. And this is an Italian case with the handle. And I was looking for something. I have a big briefcase when I'm carrying a lot of, like my laptop and a lot of papers and that kind of stuff in. So I have the large one, but I really was looking for one that I could just put my laptop in when I'm not planning on taking a bunch of papers with me. And I like vintage stuff, and I like living the vintage lifestyle, which means I like using vintage products. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh, that's perfect size for my laptop. If I just want to carry my laptop or 1 or 2 files, this is excellent. And haven't been able to find the manufacturer. It says TA in a diamond shape on that. And then on the back side, it says Brevitato, and that is a manufacturer in Italy that does different things. So I don't know if they just manufactured the hinges or if they made the whole thing, but it's a very nice piece. I will use some leather conditioner on this and it will look much better. All right, now I'm going to get back to some books. I saw this one, Artificial Intelligence. This is actually from 19-something. That was pretty specific, wasn't it? 1979. Making Machines Think. And of course, artificial intelligence, or AI as it's commonly called today, is, becoming all the rage right now. Because people are talking about all these different things that AI can do. And it did get some wrinkled pages at the bottom, which I will straighten out. But that probably happened at the bins. But I thought it's a good book relevant topic at the moment, and some people like to pick up books that are relevant, but are older in their mindset to see how, how close we became predicting the future. All right, now this one is a funky one, and the reason I picked it up is because, yeah, not many people are going to have this book. This one is only titled on the spine. It's called Lubrication, Volume 57, 1971. And it is a book specifically oriented to the lubrication industry. So it's a technical publication devoted to the selection and use of lubricants. So obviously a lot of this book has to do with machinery, but it goes into specifics about lubricants and their different characterizations and all of that kind of stuff in extreme detail. So if you're really into technical manuals, this would be a great one for you. All right, these are the fun books. The Whispering Rabbit, it's a children's book, and it's in excellent condition. It's from the 1965 copyright, and there's 3 of these from somebody's collection, and they're just in excellent condition. That's why I grabbed them. Show almost nowhere. There's that one, the Whispering Rabbit, the Be Nice to Spiders. I've actually had this one before and sold it. This also is a mid-1960s, 67. The only issue with this one is somebody used a marker to block out the name. But the rest of it is excellent, and look, it is just in beautiful condition. Then the last one, the Old Black Witch. Now I sell a lot of these kinds of children's books during the Halloween season. So when I saw this, I just grabbed it, not realizing, thinking it was a more modern book, but it's actually, again, 1966 edition of this book. In excellent condition, with the exception of this page where it got bent. It has some creases along there. But I say it's a great deal. Again, I sell these for $3 to $5 depending upon the book and the cover and the subject matter and all that kind of stuff. So children's books I keep priced pretty well, and they sell really well at the Pink Elephant. So that is our Goodwill Bins haul. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will catch you next time.